How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. My name is the Native Patriot and welcome to my channel. This is one of the first videos that I am going to upload onto this channel of mine. And why I made this channel is just more of my right wing or that side of the political aisle, where I share more of my opinions with hopefully like-minded people. So I wanted to discuss Indigenous Peoples Day versus Columbus Day. And if I didn't already, and if most of you don't know, most of you couldn't tell, I'm a 100% Native American. I'm Navajo, originally from New Mexico. I just left California. I lived in California, Southern California, for 8 years. And I just moved to Texas. And I'm here in Texas now. And it's a beautiful day, although it's really humid here in Texas, and I'm still getting used to that. But I'm kind of just rambling about other stuff. Indigenous Peoples Day. Do I care about it? I don't really care about it. It's cool if people care about it. I think there's kind of this weird thing. It's probably mostly on the internet, to be honest, where, you know, you have to hate Columbus and like Indigenous Peoples Day, or you have to hate Indigenous Peoples Day and you have to like Columbus Day. But I'm kind of in the middle, where I don't really care about either or days. I don't recall anybody telling me happy Indigenous Peoples Day here in Texas, although I've only been here for 2 weeks. I lived in California, as I just said, and even last year during Indigenous Peoples Day, no one told me happy Indigenous People Day. I've never heard anybody say happy Columbus Day to me either in my 33 years of living. So it's like, I feel like most people honestly don't even care about these days. The people that really do care about these days, whether it's Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, is usually on the internet. But as far as my perspective, again, I am somebody who identifies to be on the right politically. So I don't really see a problem with Indigenous Peoples Day, but I feel like you can have them be separate days where you can, you know, acknowledge the past and history with Columbus and still accept that. And then also like embrace Native culture and stuff like that. And that's like, this may be a whole separate discussion as far as like, I do think that cultures exist. I do think that white culture exists. And if it's okay to celebrate like Indigenous culture, it should be like okay to celebrate white culture as well. And nowadays, you can't celebrate white culture or say that white culture exists, because then people call you names, and it's really silly to me. But I'm kind of going off the topic. Indigenous Peoples Day versus Columbus Day. Personally, as a Native American, I don't really care about either or. I don't think there's anything wrong with Indigenous Peoples Day. I don't really think there's anything wrong with Columbus Day. Kind of the same way I feel about like Juneteenth. I know, again, this is mostly on the internet. A lot of conservatives or people on the right made such a big deal about Juneteenth, and I don't think there's really anything wrong with these days. Again, because most people, like normal people, especially people that are not even into politics, they don't even care about these days. They just know it's a holiday and that they don't have to go to work or something like that, right? So all in all, even though I do consider myself to be on the right side politically, I can see why it's like cool to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. But then you also have to say it's okay to celebrate Columbus Day and acknowledge that history with that as well. So maybe I over-explained that, but I just kind of wanted to make it clear where I stand on everything. And I don't know, maybe you guys feel the same. I don't know, maybe you guys are like, you know, Indigenous Peoples Day is such an SJW day and all this stuff, and blah 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 blah, which again, sound off in the comments. Just be aware, if you comment on my channel and you say something slick in the comment section, I'm pretty petty and I will probably reply something petty back to you. I do appreciate interaction, but at the same time, you know, if you're gonna say something slick to me, I'll say something slick back to you. Anyways, I'm sitting in this random parking lot, and I think you pretty much got what I had to say. So if you made it this far into the video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.